Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 10 previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. This game will be played out in San Francisco, and all of a sudden this game becomes an important game in the playoff race. Carolina comes in at 5-3, okay, above 500 for the first time in the Ron Rivera era. They, at home last week, take care of Atlanta 34-10. San Francisco coming off of a bye. Before that, they thrashed Jacksonville in England. They come in at 6-2. They were 1-2 at one point, now 6-2, as they look to stay right behind Seattle there in that race for the NFC West. So a game with a lot on the line here for these two teams. These two teams are very similar in some respects. First of all, they want to run the ball. Carolina averaging 4 yards a carry. San Francisco averaging 4.5 yards a carry. San Francisco getting back to their identity here in this 5-game winning streak, running the ball, putting Colin Kaepernick in advantageous passing situations, rolling him out more. The San Francisco gets some guys back off of injury, most notably Mario Manningham in that passing game. They also add some guys on the defensive side of the ball as well. They did activate Aldon Smith. We'll see if he plays this week. Carolina now on offense. Look, you look at these two teams. As far as passing the football goes, they're both in the bottom 5 in the league. But the main difference is Cam Newton is almost completing 65% of his passes, while Kaepernick's completing about 57%. So, Newton has been efficient when he's thrown the ball, but they have a clear game plan to be, a little bit more conservative this year in Carolina. It's been doing them very well because that Carolina defense is stout, man. I mean, they play the run very well. They are excellent against the pass as well. A very well-rounded defense. San Francisco, obviously at home, getting some guys back healthy on that side of the ball. They're obviously a stout defense as well. So again, a lot of similarities between these teams, including how they both want to play offense. They want to not make the big mistake, control the ball, and run the football when the situation arises. And this to me is a game for Cam Newton to really break out. If he can play well, if he can make plays with his legs, if he can, when the game comes down to it, beat the San Francisco defense with his arm, which I think is going to be the difference here, he can really take the next step, and this team can take the next step heading forward here. Ron Rivera will take the chance if he can. He's been very prone to go for it on 4th and shorts here, early in the first half of the season. I like San Francisco coming off a bye and getting healthier. I think that's big for them. A team that's already immensely talented getting even better. I think this is the marquee game of this week with what's at stake and how hot these teams are coming in. I like San Francisco, though, at home. Okay, Cam Newton to wilt a little bit late in this game and to make a big turnover. And I like San Francisco by, let's say, 10 points because I think it's going to be close throughout. And I think at the end, San Francisco wears them down, tacks on a late touchdown. I like San Francisco minus 6.5 at home. I think it's going to be a big learning lesson for the Panthers. I think they stay right in this game because I don't think they're that much worse than the 49ers. But in the end, the 49ers win this one minus 6.5. Guys, San Francisco at home. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.